What is something unusual you do while manic?
Just did 6 months in jail plus 3 months in rehab for my last manic episode and ruined 98% of my relationships. I used to just drive around the city and make friends with any homeless crackhead I met. Or get on Whisper and find parties in the area.
I steal spoons from everywhere. Restaurants, friends, family, it doesn't matter. I see them, I want them, and I take them. Never been caught.
My man.
I write plays when I'm manic. Wrote a 100 pages play in a month. I will listen to the same song on repeat, sometimes for hours. It's one specific song, that's really high energy, and feeds into my mania in a way no other song does.
I work out every day when I'm manic. I don't have the energy to when I'm not. The last time I was manic I got ABS. Definitely new hobbies. My new roller blades come in the mail today. They'll look nice next to my bass guitar, roller skates, quads, bikes, and miscellaneous tools, to name a few. What's the weirdest hobby thing you bought?
Expensive crystals. For the magic wands I was making. Real magic wands. I was going to have a magic wand empire.
Deep dive conspiracy theories and get all into them.
I get super religious and decide to devote myself and become a monk.
I become so afraid of electronics such as phones, Alexa, open laptops, ring cams, possible hidden cams, etc. that I stop functioning like a sane person. I unplug all Alexas when I'm not using them to play the same song on repeat for literally days on end, and all phones and laptops have to be put into another room or outside if I need to talk to my husband about anything that's not casual convo. It got so bad last year, I wouldn't talk to my husband unless we were in the pool or ocean BC. It's the only place I knew I couldn't be spied on. Also, I occasionally just take off to the beach and stand in the waves, regardless of what time it is, and never tell anyone where I'm going. A few years ago I decided I didn't like my house anymore and didn't want to be bothered by putting it on the market, so I loaded up my dogs, put a pot full of oil and tater tots on the stove, set it on high, left my phone on the china cabinet and took off on a road trip. I didn't have my phone for directions, so I just stopped at gas stations and asked random men for directions and if I could borrow their phone. I'm really fortunate to not be dead or in prison. My dad lived close by and knew something was up when I stopped by his house at midnight with a backseat full of dogs. I never do that. So he went by my house to check things out and got pot off the stove and threw it off the porch before it got out of hand. This incident was before I was diagnosed, but I ended up in a mental facility shortly after. Apply to 7 different jobs at once, full-time, part-time, remote, etc. Get hired, and attempt to maintain all of them, lol.
I look at pictures of myself and obsess over my appearance. Not sure why.
Apply for college. I go find construction signs and try to take them in my condo.